Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about Tony Hseih, owner of Zappos. He did not have a will. He just died sort of tragically. And I want to talk about whether or not he actually even needed a will. All right. Before we get to that though, I want to remind you, if you need help with estate planning or probate, we're here. You can check us out and set up a time to talk with us over the phone for free by going to estatemeeting.com. All right, so Tony Hseih was the founder of Zappos, right? The shoe store that I think Amazon bought. He was a cajillionaire and he's very, very wealthy. And he recently died rather tragically, I believe, in a house fire. I think he was in somewhere. And his net worth is in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay, so very, very, very sort of wealthy. I don't think he had any kids. He wasn't married, but he did not have a will. And I saw this story in the news about the tragedy or the problem with that and the complications it was going to create for his family and these type of things. And I immediately thought to myself about the conclusions that were jumped to in this story. Obviously, they don't have a chance to talk to Tony because he's no longer here, but it very could well be that he just decided he did not want to have a will. These are decisions that are made all the time by people, and this gets into sort of two areas that I think are very important when it comes to estate planning. Area number one is, first things first, step one is that you need to know what you are doing and what the consequences of your action or inaction is before you can actually make a decision about what you want to do. You know, so many times when I hop on the phone with people to talk about estate planning, the first thing I tell them is, look, I don't really care what you do. Like, the point of this call is not to make you do anything, but the point of this call is really to let you know about the consequences of your choices, right? You choose to do this, and then this thing will happen. You choose not to do this, and this thing could happen. For both sides, it's could, right? Because we don't know for sure what's going to happen. And then, knowing these things, knowing these potential outcomes, what would you like to do, right? It's your life, it's your family, it's your money, it's your choice, right? There is no right or wrong, right? These are subjective things that we're talking about. Whether or not somebody does one thing or does another thing, whether or not we would do it or not does not make it right or wrong, right? What I would do for my family and what you would do for your family, even if they are wildly different, they're both right because they're both our own choices that we're making. The only wrong thing that you can do is make a choice that is not informed, okay? And then knowing that, having the knowledge, now, do you want to do something or not do something? And are you being intentional about what you're doing? It's very possible that Tony Hseih could have been making an intentional choice by not having a will. He could have just not cared. You know, he was a guy that was doing a lot of sort of philanthropic stuff with his money. He was really trying to put it in good places. He probably would have wanted to give some of it away to organizations and did not do that. But it's also possible that he could have just not cared. You know, he could have just been not tied to that money and not cared what happened to it and just done nothing. And it could have been an intentional choice. So when you see these articles about people not doing things and how wrong it is and how bad the consequences are, sometimes we just are okay with those things and we make those choices. And although we don't like it and it sort of makes us go crazy a little bit, it's okay. It is really okay. So if you find yourself judging the money choices of other people and the family choices of other people and the philosophical choices of other people, just remember, that's not your choice. And the way that people define right and wrong is wildly different. And as long as people are making decisions with information at hand, knowing what the potential outcomes are, then it's their life, right? All right, that's it. So I just want to talk about that real quick because it's really important. And there's a lot that goes into estate planning, a lot of pressure from people on what to do or what not to do. Should you have a trust? Should you not have a trust? All these things are very personal decisions based on your own family and the information that you have at your disposal. Okay, that is it. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. I will answer. And if you know someone needs to hear this, please share with them. And last but not least, if you have questions about your own estate plan, if you have questions about anything I've said in this video and you want to reach out and talk to me over the phone for free, you can do so by going to estatemeeting.com. All right, that is it. I am Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.